walk around the cloisters, and it is a great place to visit. It's something about Salisbury. And say hello to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Twitch. Hopefully I'm live on my website too as we take this walk around Salisbury Cathedral. This is going to be a short broadcast, but hopefully it's a successful one. I can't see your comments because I'm actually just following around the cloisters. Okay, now the plan is we'll walk around the four sides of the cloisters and try and avoid people. But Salisbury for centuries has been a place of pilgrimage, just in the same way that pilgrims in Spain go on pilgrimages. Then this is one of the places that people from Europe used to come and visit. We're about to go past a door in a moment, a very special door. So we head towards the end of the corridor, and this piece is closed off. There are gardens through that door. We can go out into the gardens, but we're coming up to the third side of the cloisters, and if I go over here, then I can give you an idea of what he said standing up, what the cloisters actually look like. It is a beautiful sight. As I just pan round to the cathedral itself, and hopefully I can just climb down again. Okay, 1, 2, we're down. Okay, so now on our right, and it will be described in a moment on this poster here, this is the chapter house. And the chapter house, we can sort of look through the glass, but that's where there is one of the copies of the Magna Carta from 1215. And it's one of the original copies made at the time of the original. It's one of only 3 existing copies of the Magna Carta. And if you go through that doorway, then you can read and see the story of the Magna Carta. And then you can read the document itself, which of course is in Latin, which is where a Latin education comes in handy. And now we're going down the fourth side of the cloisters. Sorry for the wobble. And again, I don't know whether I'm live. The cathedral is semi-commercial in that there is an excellent restaurant behind these walls, and of course a shop. And people come here from all around the world to actually visit and go inside the cathedral. Now I can't film inside the cathedral, but I can film outside the cathedral, and I'm going to show you some of the Angelika's still there. Hello. Right, navigated that, and right, okay, this is the court around the cathedral, and there's some famous people actually lived here, but we're going to go up to this side of the cathedral. All the property around here is owned by the church. And I'm trying to avoid people, so let's go down here. But I think, if my memory serves me right, I mean, we're actually about to go outside the castle, the cathedral grounds. But I think, possibly, my memory, just have a look through here, because we can. Okay, so we're actually in the centre of Salisbury, which is quite amazing, really. But my memory is good. This is where, after you've been on the cathedral tour, you exit through here, and there's no admittance except on business. This is the works department. We can just get a look, and this is where all the stone for maintaining the cathedral is kept, and we can just see the spire up there somewhere. Right, okay, so let's carry on. Of course, what we're looking at now is something that was built in the year 1250. So this cathedral is 770 years old. And what always amazes me is, could we build such a cathedral in these days? If you look at Coventry Cathedral, which was destroyed in the Second World War, that has been rebuilt, but it doesn't look anything like the beauty and magnificence of here. And again, I'm just trying to get an idea of the cathedral as we walk past. During the summer, there are exhibitions held on the green there, which you can visit. And inside the cathedral, a magnificent cathedral, it's a living cathedral. There are services that have been 2 services so far today. There's a third one this evening, evensong. And as you can see, people are coming to visit. Just look at the architecture on these doorways. Absolutely beautiful. Now we've just been to the works department, and their task is to actually look after the cathedral itself. Again, another doorway. I'm going to go around the corner. Then I'm going to try and walk backwards. Right, okay. Give you an idea of the cathedral. Surrounded on all sides by houses built in 16th, 17th, 18th centuries. But this is one of the entrances. This is the side entrance. The cloister is the main entrance, and then we have a side entrance here. And perhaps you can just go up to the gate, and it says the entrance is in the cathedral. Well, we can believe that because we've just been there. And you can see that the sign is in 4 languages: English, German, French and Spanish. And there's, just to show that I'm here at Christmas time, there's a tree. But it is just magnificent. So what we're going to do now is we're going to walk across the grass. And you can walk on the grass, there's no keep off signs at all. And I'm going to walk back up to here so that I can give you 4 o'clock. The bells are chiming. We can hear the cathedral bells behind us. Okay, so I'm going to go up here. Okay, and then I'm going to pan round so you can see all the properties. And the cathedral is in a quadrangle bound by houses on 4 sides. And there is the cathedral. I'm just hoping that I can actually show you the magnificence of the cathedral as we go around. And there's nobody walking around here, we're quite safe until I get to the edge. Then what I'm going to try and do is go up, and if I zoom out you get some idea of what the cathedral actually looks like. I'm just going to try and adjust here because I do want to get it. That's it. I'm going right to the top of the spire, and it will be cold up there today, and then coming down. Sorry for being juddery, but we're actually coming down the external walls of the cathedral. Okay, so it is the 21st December 2021, 2021, and you have been on a very short visit to Salisbury Cathedral. This has been Stephen using my trusted Android phone and software supplied by Astra Streaming Studio and by Switchboard.live, which means this is probably described as Ask Angelika, but it's definitely not Ask Angelika. Today it's been Ask Stephen. I'll sort the titles out when I get back, but thank you for watching wherever you're watching from. I'm just going to go across the grass here and take a final view by walking down the road here. Okay, now there are private houses, schools on the outer edge of the cathedral, and it is a very quiet, almost exclusive. And I'm just going to go from here, and forgive me again, I'm just going to go up right to the top of the spire and back down again, and then to the right. Okay, so you can see the larger spire and the smaller spire, and this, I mean, it's a cold winter's day today, but on a summer's day this must definitely be a place to visit, because Salisbury itself is it's a well-appointed town, and you find all the major retail outlets here and plenty of places to eat. We've just dined in the Cornish bakery and totally enjoyed it. So this is your roving reporter Stephen, live from Salisbury Cathedral in Salisbury in Wiltshire, and we're just going to pan up right to the top of the spire and then come round and down. Right, I want to thank everybody who's actually featured in this video, and intentionally. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Christmas 2021, and let's hope 2022 is better than 2020. Take care everybody, I'll see you again